and I'm just so obsessed with it. For me, Initio Paragon is really comforting and really smooth, soothing, but at the same time it has that fresh and herbal notes that helps you uplift your spirit and feel a bit more happy. At the same time, I like how it is ambery, warm, but also citrusy and herbally. The best thing about it is that you spray it in the morning around 7 a.m. It will last until 9 in the night, so it's for all day long. And at the same time, if you spray it on your clothes, not something that I recommend for every fragrance. However, if you do spray it on your clothes, you will smell it for like days, at least a week. I sprayed it this morning and it still smells as strong and as powerful, but at the same time, it feels a bit more subtle now. So you can smell the woodiness and the ambery a bit more.
This is Paragon, which I've been trialing for the last month. It's in the Hedonist collection, and I'm gonna say this is actually my favorite one in the Hedonist collection. It's really soothing to me. It's got lavender, white sage, and Palo Santo, which is a woody note. But when I wear it, it just sort of draws me in and makes me feel really comforted and really calm. They have sort of properties that help boost your well-being and sort of confidence, things like that. The main thing which I loved about this though is just how long-lasting it is. Literally, spray it in the morning, you will still definitely smell it by the end of the night. But my favourite way to wear it actually was by sort of spraying a little bit on my pulse points, so my neck and my wrists, but also making sure to kind of drag the scent down a little bit so they would go on my clothes. So at home I quite often have like my big cozy comfy cardigan, so I kind of spray that. That would last me throughout the day. The following day I'd go back to the cardigan and still smell it. It was super long lasting. Absolutely love that one. It's got a really nice warmth and a coziness to it, so definitely a nice one for the winter months as well.
Me and Paragon have been on a real journey for the last 30 days. I've worn this to a few festive activities, and what I will say about this one is I've got a few other Initio fragrances, but this, it's got a really like mystical, ethereal feel to it, and it really transports you somewhere. It's really mythical. It's hard to quite pinpoint how it makes you feel, but it does transport you somewhere. It's got like a really crisp opening with bergamot and white sage, and a hint of lavender. In the middle then there's Palo Santo and black pepper, which gives it like a really spicy kick. And then in the dry down then there's lots of woody notes, which are right up my street. One thing that we've discussed quite a few times about Initio is how expensive it is. But what I would say about Initio is they use such fantastic quality ingredients, and the bottle is so luxurious that for me personally, I just think it's really, really good value for money. It's not necessarily about the expense of the product, it's about the value that you get with it. You know, there's no expense spared basically in the production of such a beautiful fragrance. So for me, I sprayed this on a few nights out, a few festive activities, and it lasted all evening. So I'd say at least 4 to 6 hours. I don't think this is for a specific gender. There's lots of my friends who are female who I could see wearing this quite easily, but myself and a few of my male friends as well would wear it just as easily.